Oh, hello there. Welcome, No2. Thank you for watching this video. We're doing a Nightmare playthrough guide here, and we're at pipe cleaners. Right, we can wipe our brow of sweat. Handyman is behind us. We did have to kind of speed clutch it a little bit here, but I do think that we sort of take a step backwards as far as difficulty goes. And there's some actually really nice strategies that are pretty simple to do on pipe cleaners that make it way harder. Just some nice movement in light of sight, like just some nice movement at the start. Key grenade throw when we're at the first gate, the first horde gate. Some nice strategies for when we're at the final gate. Once we get to that final gate, usually that's actually the easiest part, I think. It's actually just getting there. It's in between. It's like right after the slide is sort of the area where I think a lot of people get bogged down and killed. Because you have to sort of enter a space where there's not a lot of good angles, or we have to pass through some sketchy angles to get there, and I'll point them out when we get there. Just got out of a match where we had one player zoomy speeding, like selfishly, like he ran all the way to the gate, was duping grenades, he died instantly. Just players duping grenades, so annoying. So I had to leave. We did beat it. 3 of us lived, but I couldn't I just couldn't handle it and had to leave. Ooh, we got one teammate. Grab our walker.
I'm ready.
Perfect. And Walker's our last character. Oh, it is kind of nice, like it's just easier knowing that we have 3 bots, and there's not a because the bots are somewhat predictable as far as how they move and what they're going to be doing. And pretty much always assume that for the most part the bot is going to be watching our back to some degree. I do recommend that you can run the risk of having a toolkit instead of a stun gun here. Just because the toolkit room in this, similar to a Call to Arms, makes the map easier to navigate through. Oh, Mom hecked him up with a grenade. So the movement here that we're going to be taking at the start, and that I talked about in the walkthrough, was just getting the line of sight. Right, just shooting all the way down that we can see, pulling all of the zombies that are in this tunnel. This door being here is a nice bit of RNG. Beware the sleeper. As far as I can tell, there's always a sleeper in this room, and it's right there. One of the 2. Ooh, extra toolkit. And again, now that we're in this room, we have this nice long line of sight to deal with zombies.
What do you know?
From a safe distance. Because if you walk down the center and shoot your gun, then you aggro all the zombies in these side tunnels. So just do this movement that I talked about in the walkthrough. There's usually, and pretty much all the loot is in these side tunnels anyway, so. Throwables that the bots do don't hurt us. Next line of sight, do all the aggroing. The bots didn't help us shoot. The bots watched all those zombies run us down. Get our loot. And thankfully no mutations have spawned yet. That's good RNG as well. Typically, depending on how fast you move, you'll get 2 or 3 mutations.
Well, watch where you park yourself.
And this is the strategy. We're going to jump down right here. Over our pistol ready. Oh, that's... This is where we stabilize. We can stabilize here. Typically it is better, like in most circumstances, to speedrun. But once we stabilize, we just go, go, go.
Anyone else getting a bad feeling about all this crap we're seeing? Go! Reloading! Oh.
And the faster we go, the sooner the bots will teleport to us.
Let's go!
Run to the end of this tunnel for our long line of sight. Don't mess with the... Fortunately, the Holly bot got
Not on my watch.
sent down the wrong tunnel.
You the best. I'll take this.
And that resulted in her getting hit by a sleeper, hecking us up. Oh, that's not good.
Bob's gone.
Oh, we're dead. And we're dead. And this is exactly the area where I think most runs that sort of end up dying casually. But we'll try it again, no big deal. No big deal. I think that was a really good demonstration, though, of that first gate where you just wait at the gate. As soon as it opens, you push your way through. If you're going to get overwhelmed, you toss a grenade. That part is easier with a pipe bomb, because that pretty much guarantees that all 4 players are going to get through safely. But we're playing with bots, so just having the grenade is
Long road ahead. Better
more
stock
versatile
up.
for us when playing solo queue, basically.
Safety's off, people. I'll take this.
Loot this room.
Go!
Can't afford to have them multiplying beneath our feet. Wipe them out.
Reloading.
Pull all the zombies. Never worth to shoot that alarm door. There's our sleeper friend. Wait for the acid. Acid is pretty bad RNG, right? Acid is always... These freaking acid zombies are always the worst.
Why can't we ever go anywhere clean?
Got our loot in. Because you can also look here, sometimes loot spawns on the other side, like that Molotov. But
Over there. Roof's
Need
blocked.
to reload.
oh. Okay, bots. Okay, bots. They aggro. Looks like they aggroed a bunch of zombies. We need line of sight on this area again.
Can't go this way.
Hey!
Watch where you're shooting.
You okay?
Just repeat, do the same thing. Usually I like to keep the gun out just for a little bit because you can sort of see zombies for a second. You can kill some. And then watch out for the sleepers there. That's the hardest part of that strategy, is just the sleepers. We like to save a grenade if we can.
Can't have you bleeding to death now. Andy.
We stabilize. And it seems like when the gate goes down,
Ton of ammo here.
it spawns a second horde almost, it seems. So just wait until the gate is totally done moving. You can get
I
pretty
got you, Evangelo.
deep into this cubby here.
Reloading.
Is it getting harder, or is it me? I've got you.
Thanks, hon.
And so if you are gonna like jump here and stabilize for a moment and then keep running, you need to do it fast enough before the gate goes back down, otherwise you'll sort of get hit by that
Anyone else
second
getting a
horde.
bad feeling about all this crap we're
And of course,
seeing?
if you do the full weight, then you can see all these zombies that are here. I always like taking the right path, but I think technically the left path is shorter. That's why I like grenades, because you can just instant stumble on the tall boy.
Need that. Down!
Don't need ammo. We'll take the Beretta for the movement speed. But now we just need to watch for a sleeper right there. Having that tall boy already ready to go for us is a little annoying. Not ideal. Be careful when jumping over those railings. You have to do a good jump, a really good like a little hard with all the mutations, but here's the loop. Here's a loop that you can do when things are putting a lot of pressure on you. A lot of mutations putting pressure on you. Oh no. Yeah. You just sort of see how that jump can heck you up. And this is one of the routes we can do. But really, if you stand right here, the only way up is right in front of us. Zombies do not climb this. Getting tapped right there by the wretch is annoying. And that's it. That's it. Just you can do that infinite loop. In the walkthrough, I showed off how you can actually just sit in that corner so long as there's no mutations pushing on you. The wretch there, really annoying, but we did it. And we did 25 missions as Walker. So it really is that area when you're right after the slide where like it really does feel better to just go speedy zoom and run through before too many things spawn in. But yeah, that's one way you can play it. Because once you do the slide, you go into those long line of sight hallways, and they all sort of converge at that circular area. Basically, you need to aggro all those zombies back up into the long line of sight, kill them, and then take that space quickly, and then you can repeat into the next sewer hallways, basically. Two stars. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next. I'll see you in the future. That's what I